So we're here at Open Mind in Carlisle, and I'm joined by the punk rock band from Cumbria, Melaphobia.
Hello.
So hello. So how long have you guys been together?
What is it? A solid 3 years now.
Yeah, 3 years coming up. Is it
Probably gigging for 3 years, but been as a band for 4.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all met in college. Well, it was you and Benaya first who met in college, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in 20. Good question.
I think it was 2021 because it was just after COVID.
Yeah, that's when it will have been. Yeah, so
Yeah.
2021.
2021. So you've been together for quite a long time. You know
Yeah,
each other
yeah.
from college.
Yeah.
What is the origin story of this band? Deep question to kick us off.
How long is this interview?
As long as you want it to.
We've
be.
had plenty of iterations because we first started off as we weren't even meant to be like a punk or rock or anything. We were just like a few. Well, it was me, you, Benaya, and then we had a female singer with us for a bit, but that didn't work out. And then it got to a point where we were all sat there and like we had all the instrumental worked out. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was like, I'll just do it.
Me and Kieran were on the same plumbing course. Yeah.
Plumbing got you together.
Yeah. Plumbing got us together.
Neither of us do it anymore.
No. You've got Barb Fest coming up
Yeah.
next week, 14th of March.
Have to do it.
When you found out about that, were you surprised, or are you very much like, we deserve to be here?
I was really surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been really, really hard recently getting gigs. It's been like insane. So every single string that I've had, I've yanked on. So like, originally we got in contact with we were with this company called LMS UK, who we're not with anymore, and they organised this festival up in Hull, and then I became like, I understand I'm pretty good friends with the owner, and it's the New Adelphi Club in Hull. I'm gonna message him just as an absolute ball. And he was like, yeah, we've got this festival coming up. And then luckily we got involved with all these other bands. Like the promotion company, is it Dust and Glass?
Yeah.
And it's one of the bands that are playing, they own it. It's Dead in Blue. And what nice guys. Absolutely class.
Do you know any of the bands that are actually playing?
No.
No.
We don't know any of these guys.
Yeah.
That's why we're so surprised that we're playing.
Yeah.
And all these guys seem like a lot more. They got a lot more of a following online than us. So it's actually going to be a really good experience trying to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Integrate ourselves into those guys.
I read something about you mentioned that you don't really promote yourself on social media as much as the rest, but you guys promote yourselves through your gigs
Yeah.
and through your music.
Yeah.
How does that work?
When it works, it works.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's like, we look at stuff on social media. We work with that social media company that we're talking about, the LMS UK, and it just didn't work. And like we felt like when we were doing social media stuff, it was like draining. And it's like I didn't start this band to go up on stage and go crazy and get pissed, and make an ass. But then and then come home and then work way longer to come up with ideas, itineraries and things like that. It just didn't suit me.
Yeah, I'm like because I try and do most of the editing for the videos and everything, and with what they wanted us to make and create and stuff, like I would go to work, then come back home, and then work even more on editing these videos, and like I definitely started to get like burnt out with it. And like I wasn't making it, like didn't have any ideas for new songs or like to incorporate anything because I was just so locked in and trying to make content, as it were.
Yeah.
But really, when you put on the best show you can make, especially trying to make it better and better and better, that's when more people around the area start talking about you. And that's what we try and like promote ourselves in the gigs instead of online.
If someone was to go to your gig, like to Barb Fest, what would we expect to see?
Changes every day, pal. Yeah, that depends. If we've had a good day, if it's been a good build up and it's been a good journey, like it's gonna be a laugh.
Yeah.
But if we go up and something bad's happened, then we're gonna break some stuff.
Yeah.
It's just about to go down.
I read that you put something on. You said we'll be outlandish. on stage. I read that.
Oh,
on email.
definitely.
Yeah, it's that song.
I mean, we try and be as extravagant as we can on stage. We try and get audience participation. We just want people to have a good time,
Yeah.
basically. And, you know, if that comes into like making a bit of a tool out of myself when I'm dancing on stage and like,
At least they're talking about it.
exactly.
Any publicity is good publicity, isn't it?
And at the same time, like, I see a lot of bands where they're very much into their craft and like they're on stage and they don't want to mess up like some of the notes and everything. But for me, it's like about the performance. So even though like I'm playing bass and I might have messed up a note or I'm like in the wrong key or something, as long as I'm jumping around and I'm having a good time and I make sure the audience is having fun as well, then that's like all is in it for
That's the
me.
key.
Yeah.
That's the key. Do you guys have any influences, maybe individually, like maybe as a guitarist or as a bassist?
I think that's something that divides us but brings us together in a weird way, because like me personally, I take a lot of influences from like Jimi Hendrix and AC/DC and things like that with the on stage stuff. I like doing, I like going crazy. And but I like getting like the thrash sort of stuff, like the Metallica, Megadeth kind of feel. But then I feel like, to speak for Benaya is into a lot of like the India stuff, like Catfish and the Bottlemen and things like that. So, but I think that really brings like a unique kind of thing to us, because we're not really set towards anything.
Yeah. And then I'm more into like what is it, 2000s rock, like Strokes, White Stripes, The Hives, all of those like grey sounds from the 2000s I just absolutely love. I mean, I've been listening to Block Parties, all this stuff at the low, and I just love it. I just love it so much.
Quite a broad range going.
Yeah,
It's a very broad range. I listened to your song Magnetic Rose
Yeah.
the other day. I really love that song. Honestly,
Oh, thank you
I
very much.
do love that song. Is there a story behind that song at all?
Jesus.
It's a story behind my dead rose.
I think that's like the whole point, that there isn't one. It's like open to interpretation. Because I feel like when I'm playing it, I see it as kind of like you kind of tempting something. It's like, oh, this thing's tempting you. You need to get too close, but you can't because it's too thorned. And like, it's like, I don't know. I always see it as kind of like a cautionary tale almost. But then you'll probably listen to it, think completely differently.
I think the only interesting story about that song is the fact that it was probably one of the first songs we'd ever properly written
Yeah,
and performed, wasn't it? But it's also now the first song that we've ever properly mastered. And we've got a few demos out, but this is the first song that like we published and we're really happy with how it's all come together.
Fine. And you've got a new single as
Yeah.
well.
New
It's
single.
coming out called Woman in Red. Is it coming out? It's coming out with the demo as well, is it?
It's
Yes.
coming out with a little secret bonus track.
A little
No,
secret
it's
bonus
a
track.
secret bonus track, so we don't reveal.
Well, no, we can reveal it.
Yeah.
It's called Circus, and the only way I describe it is like, imagine you've got like a drum kit, you've got a guitar, you got a bass, they've all got treble on it, and then you chuck them down the stairs. That's what Circus is.
Hence why it's get released as a demo, not a full one. We're just kind of going to scope it out and see how it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because we've already released a single of Magnetic Rose, we thought while we're releasing Woman in Red, might as well add something else to it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, because it's a pretty short song. It's not super long. Like,
Jesus, spice it up, really, isn't it?
yeah, and like we've been stewing on, like we've had Magnetic Rose and Woman in Red and Circus on record on the same day, and then they've just been sat in the bank for ages. So with this one, I've just been kind of like, please, can we get it out, please? Like I was giving you major shit the other week. Yeah, please, man, come on, please, can we get it out? You're like, I want it like 2 weeks notice.
Well, yeah, because like, okay, right, you wanted to release it like ASAP, and I was like, dude, we haven't even said that we're releasing the song. Like, you would just have been like popped up out of nowhere.
That'd be fine.
Great.
So obviously you're doing Barb Fest on 14th of March. Is there any other gigs that you're doing that we can go and see you live in the next coming weeks, or that you're definitely doing? They've got saying.
Well, on March 28th, we're playing with the new hardcore band Knuckle Duster a Workington in Lounge, and that's going to be a good gig. I think doors open at 8, and we've also got a band called Black Moss Spot supporting us, or supporting Knuckle Duster, and I think it's going to be quite a big show. I mean, usually with like our lounge shows and stuff, because of how spread out Cumbria is, you don't really get offended when like people can't come to gigs and stuff. But for this one, I think there's so much hype around it that like even a couple of my friends from Manchester are coming just to see this hardcore show that's being formed at Lounge. So it's gonna be a good one. So yeah, super excited for that.
Super excited. I'll be there as well.
You'll be there as well.
I
be there?
will definitely be there. Just want to say
Marvelous.
thank you very much for like coming in as well. Because I
Oh,
know
dude,
that
thank you for inviting us. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, I'm loving this space with all the mirrors and the chairs and stuff. This is probably the cushiest interview I've been in.
Is that
it is
isn't it?
yeah.
Like a little golden retriever.
What? No, I'm just saying, look, it's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man.
Good luck for Bart Fest and good luck for the 28th as well in Workington.